Wow, wow. Congratulations continue to point for Ooni of Ife from far and wide, for putting Yoruba culture and heritage at the forefront of global attention, as many have even credited Queen Naomi for this apparent resurgence of palace good things that are happening right now. Okay, and a lot of people have been, congratulating Ooni of Ife for, carrying out this wonderful feat in faraway China. And there's so many of them, from Rev Esther Ajayi to Afeni Fere to Deji Fakure, and even the Osun State Governor has also, thanked the Kabiyesi for what he did. It was a master piece of showcase that took place in faraway China. And for those of you who have seen the videos and pictures, I'm sure you can attest to what we are saying here. But we are going to talk about two of the people who actually sent in their congratulations to Ooni of Ife. We are going to start with the Pan Yoruba group, the Yoruba Council Worldwide. I'm sure you know this name, you are familiar with this name by now. We've done one or two stories about them. This is the council, Yoruba Council Worldwide. It's a body that comprises of Yorubas both in Nigeria and the diaspora, all over the world together. And the foremost pan-Yoruba group, as Yoruba Council, have reportedly expressed their commendation following that epic showcase of Kabiyesi and his team in faraway China a few days ago. In their words, the Yoruba race has never had it this good. I agree with them. They went ahead to thank Kabiyesi, profusely while praying for him and his kingdom. Wow, this one is in order, okay? When somebody does something nice, it is good to appreciate them so that they can do more. And I think this is what the Yoruba Council Worldwide is doing at this time. They allegedly ended the appreciation by saying he should keep the good work and always pay attention to the minutes of their closed door meeting the last time. Okay, okay, I think I know what they're talking about here. The last time they had this a closed door meeting with Kabiyesi, it was in that gathering we had, they had discussion, regarding how to restore, the image of the kingdom, and unity generally. And that is where issues of Queen Naomi we also discussed, and that is how they interceded in that issue, which eventually culminated to that Akure reunion that all of us witnessed. Okay, so I think that is the reference they are making here, that they should always pay attention to what they discuss, and that is to say, uh, everything they discuss, he should take note of it and continue to maybe adhere to them, because everyone can see that there's this sort of resurgence, that is happening in the palace today, and we all are enjoying what we are saying. Okay, and apart from even that resurgence, we can also see, clearly that Ooni of Ife seems to be in his happiest mood ever since that time. Okay, and this is something that we he needs, in order to achieve more, in order to have that stability, to move faster. You know. So, on the part of Reverend Esther Ajayi, who is a trusted friend, she has always been, a trusted friend and sister to both Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi. She was just full of praises for Kabiyesi for making the Yoruba nation so proud with his outing in China. Yes. She particularly made reference to the deliberateness in Kabiyesi's projection of Yoruba cultural norms and heritage in its purest form. Yes, I think she's right on this. It was further reported that she thanked Olori Naomi for being part of the reason for the palpable new lease of life and upward trajectory in Ooni of Ife's palace at this time. I think this would resonate with a lot of us, because I've said it in different fora that look, since that Akure reunion, the new lease of life in the palace is so sweet. The ambience is the vibe, the energy, everything is just so beautiful. Okay, so it is very interesting to know that the palace seems to be growing exponentially since that Akure reunion. Yes, you heard me well. Especially in the area of restoring KBAC's pride and image. Okay, so the groundswell of increasing support and huge achievements happening now cannot just be mere coincidence, if you ask me. Yes, this cannot be coincidence. Don't get me wrong. Anyway, I'm not saying nothing positive was happening before that Akure reunion. That is not what I meant. But I'm saying that the upsurge is increasing and is becoming incredible. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you attest to this. Just these few days, look at the humongous achievement that this man, I mean, is already making. You know, so so I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, for me, I personally believe that Kabisi is a man on a mission to not only bless us with enduring legacies, but I mean, to also put the Yoruba nation on the world stage. And I think he's doing this so well. I'm thinking his grand plan is to project Yoruba nation to the whole world in a manner which will ultimately, make Ileife, another Yoruba land, very attractive to tourists. Very attractive. It's trying to make Yoruba land, Ileife Yoruba land, a very attractive tourist destinations all over. And I think he's doing this so well. That is why he's not just doing most of these things in Ileife alone. He has done. Look at what happened in Akure the other time. That Ojaja mega city is like a one-stop shop. You have cinemas, you have conference centers, you have everything that you need, hotels. I mean, everything you need to make a tourist to work in an environment is what happened, is what is spent out humongous amount of money to put in Akure. And he has done this in Oshogbo, he has done this in several other places. Time will not allow me to mention all the places, okay? But he has been doing this. In fact, that thing that happened in that event that took place in Akure, that saw former President Olusegun Obasanjo and several other dignitaries, on show. I mean, it's something that we provide not just employment, but equally attract tourism, to Akure. Okay, and this is something that he alone is doing, and he's doing it so well. Okay, so the many cultural ceremonies in Leife, Ileife is always known to be having one ceremony or the other. I think this is deliberate because the way I know Kabiyesi is a very strategic thinker. I wish our leaders, our political leaders, can be strategic in their own thinking, like this man. He's always strategic. Even in the kind of relationship he keeps, he's strategic. Okay, there was this time that the reports were wild that he was getting close to one a lady, who is partly from Iran or so, that filmmaker, that film producer, that even has film academy. At that time, I told some people that a relationship could be strategic. And if you look at some of the things that are happening now, this, building film house and even that Akure mega, Ojaja mega city in Akure, it has a film house in it. All these things for me, I think is deliberate and and everyone can see. Okay, so it is not surprising that he's heavy on hospitality business, to support this vision. Okay, that is why I keep saying that this man is strategic, very strategic. Okay, and as not too long ago, there was this massive 2024 Moremi Edif Festival which just happened, and as we speak now, if my memory serves me right, they are currently hosting, beautiful ladies who are having a Kwemoremi Ajasoro 2024 beauty pageant. This is being hosted by no other person than Aderonke, okay? And this man is deliberate in everything he does. And I'm happy that this new lease of life that Tileife is having is being connected to, I mean, Queen Naomi. So this is to tell you that Queen Naomi has a big role to play in the life of this man. Like we keep saying, like a lot of people have said in the past, both of them, their lives are intertwined. And whether they like it or not, they have to continue to be there because in being together like greater legacies, that they're going to leave for their children and their children. Okay. So this is the good news that is coming out at this time. And we heard it and we felt like we have to bring it to you guys. So for those of you who have been watching, who have been liking our stations, those of you who have been sharing our videos, those of you who have been subscribing, most importantly, I want to sincerely appreciate you guys from the bottom of our heart. You guys are the reason why we're here. I will promise you that we'll keep giving you the very best. Okay. So I'm going to be back very soon. Stay blessed. Bye bye.